You better stop recording before I eat your ass.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We
I think I just found my new favorite bodily sound. Say something loud. Croissant. 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 Croissant.
Good morning, Glenn. You tell us something your mum doesn't know. Yeah. Oh.
Alexa, Simon says Tyson is a bad boy.
Tyson is a bad boy.
Because my dad passed away about a year ago, and I had a box of what nigga, you laughing? Hold the fuck up, nigga. What's going on, son?
Limpiando. Ay, papazote. Mira, mira. Ay, mira. ¿Cuántas veces te dije llorando? No puedes conmigo. Me eches mentira. Esos son para todas las mujeres que son mentiras.
Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Rapunzel, Rapunzel! Let down your hair!
Hey, I have a question. Where would I find your guys' seasoning section at?
Yeah, that'll be aisle 7. Follow me.
Okay, yeah, sure. Damn, slow down.
This way. Right this way. It's right
Wow, listen, I can just find it myself. Hold on.
a bush with a freaking heavy, bro. You're so annoying, man.
Babe, turn around.
Jesus Christ.
Babe.
You're going to get your bloody head kicked in.
Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough!
I can't, I really...
Warning. Demonic presence threat level 5 entering main laboratory.
No.
Dear Diary, it has been 40 minutes since I was abducted from my sleeping corner. This tiny human has taken me prisoner and I am being held against my will. I will remain calm and docile for the time, though I fear I will become alive with rage. Long live the king.
Oh my god.
¡Me envió el celular! ¡Diablo!
What the
One and two. And dance.
I just got out of the shower. I'm in a towel. I saw this new trend. Walk in front of your man when he's playing video games. Hold on, we about to get him.
What the hell, babe? Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll get back. Why are you recording?
You got to make a movie.
What happened? What happened?
Oh my god, I'm so excited!
Did they hang up?
Yeah, of course.
I'm so fun at that jump.
Oh no!
Tiki.
Evie.
Stop being a bush with a freaking heavy, bro. You're so annoying, man.
Babe, turn around.
Jesus Christ.
Babe.
sound like a bloke.
Blue.
Would you like a sandwich? Take a bite. No, we're sharing it. Don't eat alone. What the fuck? Damn, that shit's gone already.
It's level deeper. Not the texture you want in a salad. Big ass carrot and smash it against the wall. There we go. Peanuts, and then just crush those into peanut butter. Give that a good whack. Firm whack. Put your onion underneath it. Then push until it comes through. Rah! Give that a good roll.
Fantastic day, guys.
April 1st.
Oh, no. No.
I wonder if it would bend. Bendy. 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 Yeah, bendy, 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 bendy. Oh no!
Anakin, I can't allow this any longer. If you have a penis, you are a simp. Sorry, Master. All women are queens.
Look, Gwen, you have to treat a car like you treat a woman.
Go on.
No, I sense I've made a mistake of some kind.
Nowhere. We thought it was dead, but it's still alive, so you're not meant to touch turtles. But we're gonna grab it and run it to the water and see if we can let it go. I'm not sure what sort of condition it is in. Oh, jeez, he's hot. Yeah, oh, let's go. We're getting closer to the water now. He's literally in the middle of nowhere, just frying. Oh yeah. Ah.
up. Is it fat enough? When I throw it back, is it fast enough? If I
Ready? Good night.
So, how does it work? So do we just look at people? Or squirrels, dogs? Who that is?
Bless you. Well, bless you.
Bro, you okay?
I'm good, bro. You geeking, bro. I'm good.
Bro.
Bro, get hold of me. I'm good, bro.
Bro. Are you crying, bro?
No, bro. I'm good, bro. I swear to God.
Boys will really have the audacity to hit you up at 2 o'clock in the morning after a Thirsty Thursday talking about some what are you doing? No, sir, what are you doing? Because I just finished my skincare routine about 2 hours ago. I've been buried under some blankets watching Netflix and minding my business. Now you and I both know we got class tomorrow, and unlike you, I belong to the sheets and you belong to the streets. So you better slap me on a penny and call me Abraham because we are not Lincoln. Now good night and get some help.
Cry me a river, cry me a river, cry me
Stay awake for too long, don't go to bed. I'll make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you up and going out of bed.
Yeah, I don't wanna fall asleep, I don't wanna pass away. I've been thinking of our future cause I'll never see those days. I don't know why this has happened, but I probably deserve it. I tried to do my best, but you know that I'm not perfect. I've been praying for forgiveness, you've been praying for my health. When I leave this earth, hoping you'll find someone else. Cause yeah, we still young, there's so much we haven't done. Getting married, start a family, watch your husband with his son. I wish it could be me, but I won't make it off this bed. I hope I go to heaven, so I see you once again. My life was kinda short, but I got so many blessings.
Okay.
Ten feet, social distance. I'll show you my junk from here.
Well, come on!
Oh shit.
So those girls surprising their boyfriends naked, but what about surprising the bros, you know, like...
Whoa, nice car.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
they're just phenomenal to watch. And that people try and make comparisons of who's better, etc. Just enjoy them. Man.
That was no message.
Mama,
Yes.
I'm gonna spray you.
Try. No. Stop. No, get out. No. I'm not doing this. Get out. What do you want?
There's nothing in the cup. There's nothing in the cup.
Get out of my face right now. There's nothing in there. Don't worry.
What'd you say?
There's nothing in there. Not again! Why? Sarah, تعال سكيت دي من وشي. يلعن ديبك. Why would you do that? Beat him up!
Et les gens dans les oppas, les gisons l'été, on voit je les dents, les disponeront, mon dans les oppas, les gens les oppas, les gens les tuis, on les siona, so hi.
All right. First time frying a turkey. Stay inside, please. Stay inside.
Stay inside. Right. Get inside right now.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
So I have all my plants on my windowsill, and my aloe plant just fell on my head while I was sleeping. It just smacked me. What the?
My TV's broken? Yeah. Holy sh**.
People work really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everybody.
That's why you use auto-tune and I don't.
Green, vert, towards, vert, glass, vert, pour, verse, worm, vert. A green worm pours a glass towards a glassmaker around 8 o'clock. Un verre verse un verre vers un verrier vers 20 heures.
I'm gonna show you when you're mine, oh mine, mine, oh mine. Treasure, that is what you are.
Ow! Shit!
Personality.
Bet you never see me with a pussy on my head.
whoever has their microphone on.
You're the strongest one in this house.
No, I'm definitely stronger than you are.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Not than my dad.
Probably not stronger than your dad, no.
My dad's... I've never seen my dad.
Babe, are you going to bed? How'd you get under there? Oh, I'm sorry. Good night.
Okay, and if she's not Asian, what are you guys gonna say?
She is Asian.
You don't know that. She could be Korean.
So far, I've seen someone get a llama. I want something creative. Come on. Come on.
And it went like...
So I texted my mom the other day. Told her a slice of apple pie is $2.50 in Jamaica. She said, LOL, okay. I said it's $3 in the Bahamas. She said, are you in Jamaica? Are we going to either one of these places? I said, nah, Mom. These are just the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh my God, what are you?
Oh.
This looks nothing like what they do when they're socially interacting with another. They perform all sorts of odd behaviors, much like we might do in front of a mirror to see what we look like when we do that new dance step, or when we just want to see how...
Okay, I have an idea for a new transition, and I really fucking need someone to do it. So you go like this, right? And then it cuts, and then when you actually move your hand back, your hair color changes. Please someone do it, please someone do it.
I wasn't speeding, officer, I swear.
I was only going 200 over the speed limit.
Oh! Whoa! Hold on a little bit longer. Oh!
Do you ever get anxious though?
Yeah, a little bit.
You are a robot.
Alright, so got some of the best catnip in the world apparently for Simba today. He's never really had catnip before, so this should be a good time. We'll see.
Hey, Luke, throw it back!
What? Throw it back! Are you sure?
Yes, throw it back!
Okay.
Do something spooky. Do something spooky.
Do that again, and I will report you.
So cute.
What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
Oh no, Bob! Where'd he go? There he is.
Happy Valentine's Day from me and my girlfriend. Also, I got her pregnant.
Y'all go ahead and move on down to slide 37 and we'll look at... Oh, what? Where did everyone's internet just go?
Push the button.
Push the button. Where is this happening? This is just bizarre. Hold up, Bailey. Are you sleeping?
Give me a second,
Hey, Tina! Do the dance, Tina!
Jimmy Jr. to come to my birthday party.
Kai.
No.
Come. Come.
No. Pelos poderes de gay que eu sou, eu quero uma rosca!
What?
We'll get rid of those scores right now. We will, of course, add them to whatever the...
Hey, Brad's score's still on there.
I love you too.
Fading it out. You letting the scouts outside. We running the scouts.
Nigga, the cops outside. Lock up the house.
Oh no. Peter, quick, change pigments.
What are you doing? What'd you do to Ted? What did you do to Ted? Caitlin! What is that green stuff?
Dog hair dye.
Are you kidding me?
Stop! Let me go! Dude! Let me go! Dude!
Oh, I won't let you go.
I don't know the song. No, you. Okay, start slowing and pick up. It's the D to the. It is slow. That is slow. It goes. It's the D-R-E.
Oh, yeah. We running the scouts.
Nigga, the cops outside. Lock up the house.
What time is it?
Oh, it's 3 a.m.
3 a.m.?
I gotta go do the thing.
Richard.
Helen, I have to do this.
Okay guys, tell me if it's just me, but my dad only really buys unsweetened iced tea. Like, who even wants that?
Are you drinking this? Cause I ain't.
I'm not drinking this, it's disgusting.
One more quarter. Smart water. Smart water. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Joey's got a drink.
No way. That's awesome.
Whoa. Put the money in the bag! Put it in! Yo, look at this one over here. No, nah, I wouldn't mess with him, man. For what? Look, man, look at what we doing, okay? We is robbing the place, okay? This dude right here, he's just standing there like nothing's going on, okay? He's chilling, all right? That's a whole anime protagonist. I wouldn't mess with him. No, I'm telling you. Look at the way he's sitting right now. He gonna end up killing you, and then I'm gonna have to run. I'm not gonna be able to get away. He gonna catch me because they're overpowered, and then I'm gonna get killed. This looked like the pilot episode to his anime. I'm telling you, we should not be doing this. Man, you watch too many of them Japanese cartoons. I'm gonna go beat him up. What? No, why would you put the money in the bag?
Kimiwa. Kokoni kirubakata wanakata.
He did.
You want to come inside? Okay. What the hell? Who are you? Did you meet somebody out there? Who is
that? Excuse me, who are you? You can't bring boys home.
There's so much talent in New York City, guys. We just don't look around enough to see it.
Royce. 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 Royce.
I want to find out how long it would take to get from level 1 to 99 magic using the best methods in the game. And if we do it correctly, and it's fast enough, are we able to get 99 magic in under 24 hours time? And better yet, potentially set the world record for the fastest 1 to 99 magic level on a 1 defense pier. It's a beautiful day to play some RuneScape, and this is gonna be quite the challenge. So, for us to get level 99 magic as fast as possible, I've found a pretty cool method. But before we can do it, we have to knock out a few requirements. And to help us get those requirements as fast as we can, I transferred 1 billion GP over to the account. So it's safe to say we're not going to spare any expense. A quick but very important 50 fire making. And a nice 53 thieving, and that's 20 agility, 20 smithing, 10 fletching, 45 prayer. The first quest started, the first quest completed, range training has officially started. We're using the lance and cannon spot, and that's 50 range. I've started doing some HP training, but we're gonna have to really speed this up for the method. Yeah, this is gonna skyrocket our HP levels. Temple Spider Chinning, 30 hit points. Druidic Ritual started, Druidic Ritual completed, 10 Herbalore, 10 Slayer, Priest in Peril completed, Death Plateau finished, Waterfall quest done, Dig Site quest completed, Troll Stronghold done, Temple of Icon finished, and the second to final quest completed, the Taurus Trap. Now that we have all of those requirements unlocked, it's time to start our mage training and the final quest, the Desert Treasure. And with Desert Treasure, that unlocks us Ancient Magics, which gives us the ability to use the fastest magic training method in all of RuneScape. Clan Wars barraging. Before we can finish Desert Treasure, we need 50 magic as it's a main requirement for the quest. So now, the timer starts. 24 hours on the clock. And to start it off, we'll be enchanting crossbow bolts for some serious XP gains. Clan Wars bursting and barraging. Dubbed to be one of the best training methods in the entire game. Using this method allows you to utilize the maximum efficiency of each one of your spells. So if done correctly, we should be able to get some insanely high experience rates. And be right on track to getting the fastest 99 magic on a 1 defense pier. Okay, we're a few hours in, and I can definitely say we're going to need a steady flow of people on these 3x3 squares. And there's 76 mage, but overall, it's going pretty well. The first fairly big milestone on this journey, 82 magic. It took just over 11 hours time. 3 hours and some crazy XP rates later, 85 mage. Okay, we are about 16 and a half hours in. We have a ton of people here helping and supporting, and we are going strong. We're about 22 hours in, and at 90 magic, I unlocked Ice Barrage. I'm not quite sure why I didn't record that, but I didn't. And there's 91 magic. We've peaked at about 520,000 experience. And the final level in 24 hours time from level 1 magic is 92. Let's go. And a huge shout out to everybody who showed up during the 24-hour grind. I would have never been able to do it without you guys. Thank you so much. And now we're on the final stretch to 99 magic. I could do the barrage method all the way through, but I think it'd be a interesting thing to switch it up a little bit and try out a method that any of you guys could perform if you have a lot of spare GP and a pretty sturdy mouse. The method we're going to be using is enchanting onyx bolts. It requires much less team effort, and the XP rates can be up to par with ice barraging as long as you get it tick perfect. While enchanting, I'll be getting 500,000 XP per hour, which is just shy of what I'd be getting ice barraging in Clan Wars. And that's 98 magic. It's now time for the final stretch. 99 Magic is officially completed in I think just under 39 hours time. And what a beautiful cape to buy. 1 to 99 Magic on a 1 defense pure in 39 hours. And to put it into comparison, it would take close to 200 hours to get 99 Magic if you used high alch. Freaking awesome. But now it's time for the real
What's going on, guys? My name's TheoAtrix and welcome to my complete level 1 to 99 woodcutting guide for old school RuneScape. In this video, I'll explain everything you need to know about locations, gear, axes, then I'll go through the fastest and most profitable training methods to level 99. Depending on whether you'd like to make some money or you'd like to get to 99 the fastest, there are quite a few woodcutting routes that you can take. Starting off with the woodcutting items, and you should always be using the best possible axe you can. Dragon axes are now very cheap in old school RuneScape, unlike they were back in RuneScape 2, and if you have level 60 attack, you can use the special attack of the dragon axe at any woodcutting level to get a woodcutting boost by 3 levels. If you use a smoldering stone on a dragon axe, it turns the dragon axe into an infernal axe, which gives you a 33% chance, so a 1 in 3 chance of burning the logs as you chop it. You get 50% of the fire making XP that you normally would, and this is actually actually very recommended for the most efficient players out there. The temple trekking minigame gives you the lumberjack outfit, and that gives you a 2.5% experience boost when you're woodcutting. Since woodcutting is a pretty slow skill and the full lumberjack outfit doesn't take too long to get, it's actually worth your time to go get the lumberjack outfit. With 75% Hosidius House favor and level 60 woodcutting, you get to woodchop in the woodcutting guild. And inside Inside here, you get an invisible +7 boost to your woodcutting level. Inside the woodcutting guild, there are also a lot of yew, magic, and redwood trees, which are great AFK and money-making methods. The +7 woodcutting level boost really does increase your chop rate per hour and is much recommended once you unlock it. Now I'd like to go through the fastest way to level 99 woodcutting. Starting off at level 1, all you really can chop is regular trees. You'll need an iron, steel, and a black axe with you, and trust me, even upgrading from iron to steel will really boost your XP per hour. Since you're only cutting about 100 of them, it's recommended to drop all the logs that you get because you're not really going to make a lot from level 1 to 15. The next one is oak trees, and if you were chopping the regular trees in Lumbridge, then the oak trees are not that far away. After chopping 293 logs, you'll get all the way to level 30 woodcutting, and remember at level 21 you unlock the mithril axe, and you should be using that as soon as you unlock it. Now at level 30 you've unlocked willow trees, and these are the fastest XP trees in the game for free-to-play RuneScape. There's a lot of areas that have willow trees. Lumbridge also has 2 willow trees, and Draenor Village has around 5 willow trees. At level 31 woodcutting, you unlock the adamant axe, and you'll be getting approximately 25 to 30k XP per hour at such a low woodcutting level, which is pretty decent. At level 35, you unlock the fastest experience method in the game. This is through teaks. And at level 35, you can expect a woodcutting XP rate of about 30 to 40k an hour. As you unlock the rune axe at level 41 and then the dragon axe at level 61 woodcutting, your XP rates can reach upwards of 80k an hour. You can 2-tick woodcut, which is a lot more click intensive, but almost doubles your XP rate. Teak logs are actually 240 coins each, which is almost the same price as yew logs. There's quite a few areas that contain teak trees, but sadly there's none of them that are really close to a bank. At a lower level, you'll be able to access the teak trees nearby to Castle Wars, but at higher levels, you can take advantage of 3-ticking or 2-ticking at Ape Atoll. If you'd like to watch a 2-tick woodcutting guide, I've put a link in the description down below. For those people that are chasing the absolute fastest, then I'd recommend watching that guide and working out how to do it. So that's the fastest to 99. Ideally, you should go out of your way and get the lumberjack outfit around the time that you get the dragon axe, and if you have 85 woodcutting, you can use the infernal axe, which actually lowers the need to drop the logs since you're burning some of the ones that you cut. Now for the profitable training methods. If you're a new player or don't have a lot of money at all in RuneScape, then you can train at oak trees from levels 15 to 50 woodcutting while banking all of the oak logs. By doing this, you'll profit approximately 95k, and you'll be getting an XP rate of almost 20k XP an hour. By doing this method and getting that much money, you can actually afford a dragon, rune, and adamant axe after selling the logs to the Grand Exchange. A good way to bank the oak trees is at the Varrock West Bank. There's about 4 oak trees just a little bit southwest of the bank, then you can run in, deposit, and repeat. An alternative method that I haven't mentioned yet is maple trees, and you unlock these at level 45 woodcutting, and these are a very AFK tree to chop, and you get 100 XP per log, which is more than teak or willow. Maple trees are now non-member trees, so non-members can cut these as well, and if you're looking for very AFK woodcutting XP, you can chop these instead of yew logs or magic logs for a better XP rate, but nowhere near as much GP. At level 50 woodcutting, you unlock the mahogany logs, and it's not recommended to start these at level 50 since they're really slow, and by using the parcel service, which costs 10 trading sticks to send each item to the bank, you can never leave the Taibo One-Eye village and make consistent profit off the 400 GP mahogany logs. If you were to cut mahogany logs all the way from 50 to 99 woodcutting, you'd profit 41 mil, which is actually more than you'd profit from cutting yew trees. And that's the next one. Yew logs are unlocked at level 60 woodcutting, and it's really not recommended to start cutting these at level 60 because your XP rates and GP rates are very low. At about level 75 woodcutting, it becomes worth chopping yew trees. You can get about 40 to 50k XP per hour at level 75 and make almost 100k GP per hour as long as you're at the woodcutting guild with the invisible boost. At level 75, you also unlock magic logs, and it is not recommended at all to chop these at level 75 because you only get 20k XP an hour and profit less than you would from chopping yew trees. Chopping magic logs all the way from 75 to 99 woodcutting will profit you 59 mil, which is the most profitable woodcutting training method in the game. At level 90 woodcutting, you unlock redwood trees, and you should start chopping these as soon as you unlock them because you get way better XP per hour than yew trees, and you actually profit 6 mil going through to level 99. Redwood trees are extremely AFK. They're easily the least quick intensive tree in the game, and they're located in the woodcutting guild, which means you'll always get a woodcutting boost, and using the Dragon Axe special will give you a plus 10 boost in total. Now, another method that I haven't mentioned yet is one that came with Fossil Island, and that is Sulisep mushrooms. You need level 65 woodcutting to chop these and need to have completed Bone Voyage. Now, this method is quite click intensive and it's dangerous. You will be taking damage throughout your runs, however the XP rates are very good. At level 80 you can expect up to 80k XP an hour, and at level 90 plus woodcutting you can get up to 100k XP an hour. From chopping the Sulisep mushrooms you get fossils which you can exchange for good prayer XP, and you get kudos at the Varrock Museum. I thought this would be something very worthwhile of noting in the guide. If you go to the Wintertodt and you get to level 99 firemaking, in the process you'll get yourself level 65 woodcutting. This will skip all of the slower woodcutting levels when you're just training firemaking. So that's my level 1 to 99 woodcutting guide. At the end of the day, I'd really recommend
Hello audience, Mr. Z here. Today we've got yet another very special alternate history scenario for you. What if the Soviet Union started World War II? Now I hear some of you in the comments already thinking, the Soviet Union did start World War II with Germany. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Nazi Germany never invades Poland. Instead, however, the Soviet Union does, thus triggering declarations of war from Britain, France, and possibly, though inevitably, Germany. But before getting too deep into things, let's go over what would be necessary for this to even be plausible, as the Soviet Union under Stalin was in no position to make the first move in the war, and attract all attention to itself in the progress, which is why they only supplemented the German invasion of Poland instead of launching a full-scale invasion themselves. So the first order of business would basically be a change of leadership. and Trotsky seems to be the popular choice. Trotsky was far more of an expansionist than Stalin, and more poised to make split-second decisive actions. Under Trotsky's leadership, the Soviet Union would have seized land from China, making it far more of a significant power by 1939. A central confidence boost, paired with an even more aggressive leader, gives way to the Soviet invasion of Poland, triggering the beginning of a war between France, Britain, and the Soviet Union, who, upon attempting to invade Germany's eastern front, pull yet another nation to the war, and potentially any of the nations involved in the Anti-Comintern Pact. Most notably, Japan, who despised Russia, mind you. Germany's unexpended military would be able to maintain its border until reinforcements arrived from France and England, creating a powerful push into Russia. However, there's the nasty detail of that nasty Russian winter, which, if the invasion of Poland goes according to our timeline, should be right around the corner, and would likely spell heavy losses for the European powers. But not a defeat, as even with the winter conditions, there is far more opportunity for preparation by the three nations, as well as a sheer boost in numbers, adding to the invasion of Russia. Now, a push by both China and Japan is quite plausible, but they would have had to sign an armistice to combat Russia, since they already had the Sino-Japanese War going on between them at the time. This would stretch Russian forces out, forcing the nation to fight a war on two fronts. Essentially, Russia adopts Germany's fate in World War II, stretching itself to its limits, facing opposition from multiple sides, and quickly losing hold of its recently conquered territories. We would see a siege of Moscow and a slow dissolving of the Soviet Union. The most interesting part of this scenario is probably the effects that would follow post-war. Nazi Germany would see a continual expansion to former Russia. Meanwhile, fascist regimes within Europe continue on, at least until the end of the century. The US, Japan, and China may engage in a war for dominance in the eastern sector of Russia, as well as dominance in the Pacific. And fascism would become the boogeyman of the post-war era instead of communism. It's plausible that heavy anti-fascist policies would be placed upon Germany, Italy, Spain, and Portugal to prevent potential military actions, while fears rise as Germany discovers the atom bomb, triggering a Cold War. But, yeah, I guess that's where I'm gonna end today's video. Let me know. Hello audience, Mr. Z here, and today we'll be discussing King Edward VIII of England, an aviator, unorthodox royal, and hero to his people. Edward was king for a little over 300 days before he was forced to abdicate by the British Prime Minister Stanley Baldwin, appalling the king's unorthodox behavior, German sympathies, and his relationship with outsider Wallace Simpson, an American who Baldwin would refuse to accept as the king's wife and as the empire's queen. In an almost conspiratorial manner, Baldwin would work within the government, church, court, and intelligence committee to oust Edward from the throne. Yet despite this, Edward had the support of the people, the media, and even Winston Churchill, who had a deep loyalty to Edward, and proposed establishing the King's Party, which would act in the interest of the king. It was, in Edward's own words, a civil war fought not with blood, but with word and pen. In the end, the story was painted as one of Edward having to choose between the throne and his love Wallace Simpson, and the people still supported him. He was the people's king, a man who had shown great care, loyalty, and a desire to lift up lower classes. He was beloved, and a reported 90% of the public was still in favor of the king retaining his title, regardless of if he wanted to marry Wallace Simpson. Though, despite this, in December of 1936, Edward signed the instrument of abdication. This outcome was shocking to many, and a realization of who truly held power in Britain. Not the people, not their king, but the establishment, creating in many a feeling of bitterness, many feeling as though they've been betrayed. During World War II, Edward would be sent to govern the Bahamas, keeping him away from Europe, not for his own safety, but because he was quite openly an admirer of Hitler. This is where things get interesting. While Edward never aspired to ally himself with Hitler in Germany, he believed Hitler's Germany was an inherently good and strategically beneficial thing. He was quoted as saying, "It is in Britain's best interest, and Europe's too, that Germany be encouraged to strike east and smash communism forever. I reckon the rest of us could be fence-sitters while the Nazis and Reds slog it out." What this indicates to me is that had King Edward been given authority, he would have sat idly by as Hitler invaded Poland and eventually the Soviet Union, which means no war on the Western Front, and for the most part, no world war. Germany would focus on its Eastern European expansion, Italy on Africa and the Balkans, and Japan on China. Now, I know some of you are going to tell me that the king has no real authority and certainly wouldn't be able to make such a decision, but I'd argue that the king does have a tremendous impact on the perceptions and opinions of the people, possibly enough to cause a major hiccup for the establishment. And with Winston Churchill as Prime Minister, the king would be able to take more direct rule. Regardless of such, this is not the direction we'll be taking for this scenario. We propose that King Edward still abdicates, but rather than going out quietly, uses his sway over the people and parts of government to establish a rival court and challenge the establishment's authority over the empire. With Churchill spearheading his party, and possibly with the support of Germany, which likewise had a great admiration of Edward as well, would lead a coup and retake power, something which even in our timeline Edward alluded to, saying, "They don't want me as their king, but after the war is over, I'll be back as their leader." Things would begin slowly but steadily, gaining more and more momentum. Protests would grow throughout the empire and Commonwealth's chants of "We want King Edward" would fill the streets. And as the months went by, this would grow to a boiling point, one the establishment government could no longer ignore. And just as they prepared to take action, King Edward, with an armed backing, would take back his palace and recrown himself king. With Edward at the helm, Germany is free to expand eastward, and a non-aggression pact is signed. If France decides to go against Germany alone, defeat is clear and inevitable, so in all likelihood, France would follow suit, and also establish a non-aggression pact with Germany, thus allowing the Axis to expand freely, possibly leading to the establishment of the Latin bloc between Italy, France, Spain, and Portugal. But if you're interested in that scenario, you can check that out right here. An estrangement will grow between Britain and the US, as well as